Thank you, Jules. Had this guy on several times on our show, good friend, and he's all about how to bring out the best in yourself every single day. Kevin Bracy, everybody. Hi, Kev.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic.
You got a show this weekend, and we're going to give away some tickets, but before you do that, do you mind sharing what you just shared with us off the air about being in Lincoln and the mud run and...
Oh, yeah. I had a great time. I mean, Lincoln is a fantastic city. Looking forward to doing work there at the high school and at the mud run. It was so awesome to see so many people connected. And when at the end of the talk, when everyone held hands and they held their hands up in the air and we all said, I can do great things, you can do great things, but together we can change the world. It was one of the most powerful experiences that I've had as a speaker in my 16 years as a motivator. And it happened in Lincoln. It was awesome.
Now, if you're meeting Kevin for the first time, Kevin is a motivational speaker, but that's not how you started out in life, is it?
No, it's not. I started off as a baseball player and had a tough childhood coming up, but I make no excuses. I wouldn't change a thing. But getting an opportunity to motivate people for a living is I have one of the greatest jobs in the world, if you call it a job.
And Tom and I saw you, I think the first time we ever saw you was at a thing called Character Combine, and after you spoke, we went, whoa. This guy is pretty unbelievable. You have a show this weekend, and it's called Chasing Greatness.
Yes, MonSTARs of Motivation, Chasing Greatness. And what greatness is to me is 5 definitions really quickly. Number 1, best effort, best focus, the best version of you, your best talent, and the ability to think that you can always better your best. Every segment of the show is going to be focused toward chasing greatness, especially right before school starts.
We saw you did this thing about, choosing greatness, that nobody's really born great. Nobody comes out, even the royal baby, with a big S on their chest, I'm going to be Superman or Superwoman, and that's it. Right? So how do you find greatness?
Well, the moment you discover you're giving your best effort to the task at hand, that is your greatness. Best effort. We all have access.
But there are days you get up, you're just like, I don't think I have it today. What do you do in those days?
Some days you don't have it. Some days you're going to strike out. Some days you're going to strike out looking, strike 3. But you wake up the next day and you start all over again. Not going to have it every day. I don't have it every day.
Okay. Would you please, because I think this is one of the best analogies I've ever heard.
Yes.
Be it anything in your life, from sports all the way to how to deal with somebody at work to how to get yourself motivated. Could you give us the Muhammad Ali speech real quick?
Absolutely. Muhammad Ali says his mindset is do not give mental recognition to the possibility of failure, doubt, or defeat. When our minds go negative, we've got to open up our mouths and devour the negative by speaking out positive words, but we've got to do it out loud.
In other words, and to give it a sports analogy, if this is your 4th time at the plate and you're facing the same pitcher and he struck you out 3 times and you start to say to yourself, oh, he's probably going to get me this time, how should you handle that?
I'm the greatest. I'm pretty. I'm a bad man. I shook up the world. When I come to the fight, don't block the aisles or the doors because Archie Moore will fall in 4. We've got to talk ourselves into greatness so that we do not give mental recognition to the possibility of failure, doubt, or defeat.
I love that. I absolutely love that. All right, Kevin, you have 2 shows this weekend. They're at the Benvenuti Center, which is on Black Rock Drive here in Sacramento, 1 at 2 and 1 at 6, and we have some tickets to go see it. And I would highly suggest, if you have any problem in your life, you actually were telling us a story off the air about this girl who...
Yes, girl was having some tough times, who was being bullied, and her first month in school as a freshman, she was bullied to a place to where she said, high school is some of the most funnest years of your life, but she's not in school anymore. She's homeschooled because she just couldn't take the bullying that's going on.
Was she also possibly going to take her own life?
She was on her way there, but she thought beyond the thought, which is one of the segments I'm going to be doing at the show. She thought beyond the thought. The thought was to kill herself, but she thought beyond that. She thought, my mom, my friends, I've got a few friends that really love me, so she decided not to take her life.
Okay.
And that's happening all over campuses across the city, across the country.
All right, Kevin, 2 o'clock show and a 6 o'clock show. Can we give away some tickets?
We can give away some tickets. You can go to I Am Kevin Bracy on my Facebook page. I Am Kevin Bracy. If you're interested, we're going to give away some tickets to the 2 o'clock show and to the 6 o'clock show.
And that's this Saturday?
This Saturday.
Okay, at the Benvenuti Performing Arts Center on Black Rock Drive.
Yep, July 27th. Come a little bit early. Come about 30 minutes early because we got our special red carpet pre-show that's going on. But the entire show show is to benefit It Takes Guts, where we are in search to find a cure for rare autoimmune disease in children that my son Kobe and his friend Madeline have been diagnosed with. So this whole show, 100% of the proceeds is going to It Takes Guts.
If you want to get motivated and get a better you, highly suggest you go see Kevin.
Thank you very much.
We love you. You know that.
I love you too. I appreciate you guys.
And your Facebook page again?
I am Kevin Bracy. Bracy. No E in that. I am Kevin Bracy.